Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing really well. So I cannot wipe the smile off my face because this is actually my first video that I'm filming in my new space, in my new home, and I just cannot believe it, you guys. Like, it's finally happening, like it's here. It feels like we were in kind of the process of moving for such a long time, so it just feels really good to finally be in my new space. And I just cannot wait to share it with you guys. I am for sure gonna do like a perfume room tour or something like that in the coming weeks because I'm just so proud of the little space that we've created. It feels like so warm and cozy, and it's like much bigger actually than our previous room. And I just feel so at peace in this room. Like, I literally find myself, you guys, like sitting in this room more than any other room in my house. Not my bedroom, not my living room. I am constantly in this perfume room because we actually have this beautiful couch and a little coffee table and a rug, and it just feels like really cozy and comforting in here. So I just love it so much and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Also, I wanted to ask you guys that I would love your feedback on my camera setup, like the lighting, the audio, everything, because I am working on improving it all in this new place. Now I have a little bit more room to kind of work with. So in terms of like lighting, audio, you guys know me, I'm really bad with it. So just tell me how it is. I don't know. I know that there's an echo and stuff, but let me know what you think. Anyways, I'm going to be filming a video on signature worthy fragrances for women, but there is a catch. These are signature worthy scents that I never hear anybody talk about, including myself, and they need more love. Two of them have actually become my signature fragrances right now, and I am completely obsessed, and I just want to put them on to you guys. Like, you need to try the fragrances in this video. I can guarantee you guys, like, I'm looking at you right now, I can guarantee that all of you will find one or more of the fragrances in this list absolutely beautiful. These fragrances are really underrated and I wanted to shine some light on them today. And I also want to say, if I sound super stuffy, you guys are not going to believe this, but when I got back from Essence recently, which a lot of you guys went to Essence and it was so nice to meet you all and other content creators as well. It was the most incredible few days, but a lot of people got sick. Actually, some people were sick at the exhibition and I definitely got sick after again. So it was the fourth time that I was sick this year. I'm not complaining about it. Like, it's just, it is what it is, but I wanted to tell you guys that's why if I sound a bit stuffy, it's because I'm actually just on like the back end of getting better. But hopefully this will be the last time that I'm sick this year, now that I'm in my new place, my new space. But yeah, let's get into this video. So I want to start out with this new release from M.Micallef. This is called Eau Feminin. You guys, I have to tell you something right now. M.Micallef have created my perfect orange blossom fragrance. That is a huge claim right there, but I am serious, you guys. M.Micallef have created the perfect orange blossom scent, in my opinion. I have tried many orange blossom fragrances over the years, and to be honest with you guys, it's a note that really had to grow on me. Similar to Neroli, I really did not like orange blossom several years ago, and I slowly started to appreciate it more and more as the years went on. But I noticed that I mostly liked orange blossom years ago when it was in very sweet compositions, like when it was more hidden and it was more of like a sweet fragrance. That's how I would appreciate orange blossom in the past. As I've gotten a bit older, I have began to appreciate the note itself. But you guys, this is the best orange blossom fragrance that I have tried, and I really stand by that. It is pure perfection. Now, why does it smell so good to me? Now, I do want to say that this is not like anything extraordinary. Like, it's not breaking any boundaries or doing something super unique. It's just done so beautifully and so perfect. That's all I can say. It is orange blossom done right. You have that pure scent of Orange Blossom, which is floral and slightly green and bitter and very feminine and beautiful and smooth, but it's very well blended. It's very soft, it's cocooning, yet it's fresh, yet it's very pure and crisp. But like I said, at the same time, it's very creamy and smooth and well blended and very just, it's just, you can see I'm lost for words with this scent of how spectacular of a representation it is to Orange Blossom. Now, there is a sweetness in here. There is a sweetness, but not too much. Not to the point where this smells like Love Don't Be Shy from Kilian or Oriana from Parfum de Marly. Oriana from Parfum de Marly is literally marshmallows and orange blossoms. Same with Love Don't Be Shy. Oriana is just a little bit more creamy. Love Don't Be Shy is a bit more of that intense sugary sweetness. This has a sweetness, but the star of the show is still that natural, beautiful, pure Orange Blossom scent, which I feel like you lose a little bit in Oriana and Love Don't Be Shy. It's kind of overshadowed those fragrances with that sweetness. In here, the sweetness is just really complementary. And I know that I'm just going on about it, but I just love it. It's so smooth. It's not too bitter and too green and sharp. It's really soft and it's so smooth, you guys. Like I cannot explain it. It's just gorgeous, you guys. So if you are a fan of Orange Blossom, definitely check this one out. It's one of the best I've ever tried. And if you're not a fan of Orange Blossom, but you would like to maybe give it a try, definitely check out Eau Feminin. It is really, they killed it with this scent. Like, I'm really proud of them actually, because it's literally the best Orange Blossom fragrance that I've tried ever. It's stunning. I'm wearing it every single day. It has actually morphed into my signature right now. It sits in my bathroom closet as like my signature out of the shower everyday fragrance. It's all I want to wear right now. Eau Feminin from M.Micallef. Longevity projection is really good as well. Like, I get around 7 to 8 hours of really good wear with a soft projection. It's not a beast by any means, but it does last on the skin and the dry down, you guys. Like, this is the sort of scent, spray it on your clothes and you're gonna smell it the day later. It is wow. Like, really, really wow. I cannot say enough good things. Next up, we have a fragrance that I have personally slept on for years. This is Kajal O The Puffa from Kajal, which has actually become like my favorite Kajal fragrance ever, even more than La Mer. I love Kajal O The Puffa. It is incredible, and I don't know what took me so long to get on this fragrance, but it is so beautiful, you guys. Like, so beautiful and so effortlessly chic. I am shocked. Now, I really feel like this fragrance kind of stands alone in the Kajal collection. Kajal is a fantastic brand, but I feel like they're more known for their intense, really strong, punchy, like out there sort of fragrances. But for me, honestly, you guys, this is the best Kajal right here. The original, the first Kajal O The Puffa. It is beautiful, and I really recommend that you guys check it out. What you have with this scent is a beautiful musk fragrance that is very buttery and smooth and creamy, mixed with some rose. The rose is so beautiful in here, and you have a soft sweetness in the base. I think it's tonka bean that's in here. But overall, you get this really powdery, creamy musk with some rose and a nice smooth sweetness. And guys, it is so gorgeous. Like, I'm not joking, you guys. Like, I am shocked that I didn't try this fragrance sooner and not more people speak about it and rave about it, because it is spectacular, like really gorgeous. I wore it the other day and it lasted on my skin for hours and hours and hours, probably around the 8-hour mark, but I could smell it on me all day and it's just spectacular. Really recommend it, Kajal O The Puffa. If you were looking for a musky, kind of powdery, soft, creamy signature scent, you have to try this one. You have to. You're going to fall in love with it. Such a stunning fragrance. 10 out of 10 recommend. Definitely more people need to try this one as a signature scent. Something that you guys need to know is that I wear this fragrance much more than I speak about it. So I was looking at my channel actually the other day and I was like, how come I don't speak about Liquide Gold more? Because I wear it all the time, you guys. Like, I wore it so much last year, not as much this year in 2024, but in 2023, it was literally one of my most worn fragrances. And I don't even know if I put it in my most worn video, but it was one of my most worn fragrances by far. And I will tell you guys something, I mostly wore this fragrance in conjunction with Vibrato from Sospiro, but I still did wear it alone at times too. And every single time that I wore it, I got a compliment from this scent right here. I actually took it with me on summer vacation last year and I went to Corsica, and I was also in the south of France a little bit last year, and I wore this fragrance, and literally every single time, you guys, that I wore it, I got a compliment. And I was just kind of feeling if I feel like I'm about halfway in this bottle. I wore this fragrance so much. Now, I do want to say this is a sort of scent that had to grow on me. I didn't immediately love it when I first tried it, but after wearing it and kind of just feeling the scent, I fell in love. This is a really interesting, again, orange blossom scent with a powderiness, like this very kind of sweet powdery effect. You also have some mandarin in the top. You have a solar accord. You have some saffron, which is really, really interesting in here. And I think you have some patchouli in the base. But overall, I get this like powdery, sweet orange blossom scent, like very powdery. And you have this interesting saffron note. You have this citrus, like the mandarins. It's so hard to explain this fragrance, you guys. Like, I don't know how to describe it almost. It's very, very interesting. I have not smelled anything like it, and it also has something in there that smells a little bit vintage. Like, it kind of smells a little bit vintage to me. Like, I have a scent memory of something like this, but when I was a child, and I think it was like one of my nans that used to wear something like this, but it has something slightly vintage about it. It's really a peculiar fragrance, but so, so good. And the compliments are insane with this scent. And if you guys did want a layering combo recommendation, I have it just over here. I layer this one with Vibrato and it smells so, so beautiful. Really recommend it. It's a beast mode fragrance. It lasts on my skin about 10 hours with a beautiful projection, huge compliment getter, like really big compliment getter. More people should try this one. It's not going to be for everyone because it's strong. Like, it's strong and it's a very intense scent profile, but it is so good, you guys. And again, the compliments are crazy. I have been sleeping on this fragrance for years. This is Enigma Parfum from Roja Dove. Now, you guys, I have a confession to make. I have a confession to make and I feel a little bit bad about it. In my previous home, my Roja fragrances were very high up on my shelves. At some point when you have so many fragrances, and well, for me, I have this shelving system like this, and it's from IKEA. They are the lac shelves, and I basically have them all up my wall. And sometimes the fragrances that are put very high don't get used as much. So in my previous home, my Roja fragrances were up really high. Did I do that on purpose? No, but at some point you have to sacrifice some brands that have to go up the top. And my Rojas were up really high, so I didn't pull for them as much as I would have hoped. Now, I still could reach them, of course, but I just felt like they were less accessible. But now that I've moved, I've rotated my collection and I've placed the fragrances that were up really high to some more accessible shelves over here. Like, my Rojas are now just, oh, you cannot really see, but they're just here. So now I feel like I'm gonna wear them more. And this fragrance, you guys, Enigma Parfum, I have been sleeping on and I feel so bad about it because it is spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. I actually went through and rediscovered my entire Roja collection, and there's about 4 to 5 fragrances that I really see myself wearing constantly in the next few months, and Enigma is one of them. It's just so beautiful, you guys. Like, this is a beautiful powdery, creamy floral scent with a sweetness, a beautiful kind of dusty cacao sweetness almost. Like I definitely pick up a little bit of a cacao vibe, which might be coming from the heliotrope note in here, but it is beautiful. It is these beautiful, just powdery floral notes with a creaminess, a sweetness, like a delicate feminine sweetness, a little bit of a dusty cacao note. You have a bit of citrus in the top as well, but it is just gorgeous. I think there is a peach note in here. There is some fruitiness in there, but you don't feel anything too aggressive. Like everything is so well blended and so smooth and just done in such a Roja Dove way. It's very elegant, very refined, and really beautiful, you guys. Like I cannot explain how much I love this scent. I'm gonna spray it on the back of my hand. I really get like a slightly cacao note. It's so beautiful. Creamy, powdery floral with a soft sweetness. It's just gorgeous, you guys. If you were looking for a signature that is refined and beautiful and classy, that has an addictive sweetness to it, you must try Enigma Parfum. This is so gorgeous, you guys. I actually saw that they just launched Isola Sol. You guys, the notes, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. You know me and you know tropical florals. Isola Sol, I need that fragrance from Roja. Next up, we have a fragrance from Stephane Letka, aka, you guys, my new favorite SHL. This is Panthea. Not Panthea Iris, this is Panthea. You can already see that I've made a huge dent already. I've only owned this for about 2 weeks. I am obsessed with Panthea. For me, this is absolute perfection. Now, I just cannot believe that I didn't get this fragrance into my collection sooner, because I am having a hardcore love affair with this scent right now. Like, it's just so gorgeous, you guys. Panthea, how do I describe this scent? First of all, I feel like this fragrance would be for all of you that love Dama Bianca from Casamarati. You have to try Panthea, not because they smell exactly the same, but they're definitely in that similar universe of this soft kind of powdery musk with a soft sweetness, just so angelic and beautiful and like an angel, you know, like it really has that angelic feeling in this scent. It's just gorgeous. So what you have is iris and musk and sandalwood, a soft citrusy opening. You have a little bit of a sweetness in the base, but not too much. It is pure perfection, you guys. The only thing that I have to say, and I hate to say this, is the longevity projection is not the best on this fragrance. Like, I'm a little bit disappointed about it, to be honest. Like, I've been wearing it, like I said, almost every day. And I have been a bit disappointed with the longevity projection. It probably lasts on my skin around 5 hours, maybe 6 hours, with like a very soft projection. So longevity projection is not great. Does it stop me from wearing the scent? Not at all. I am obsessed with it. I don't care about the longevity projection. I'm obsessed with the fragrance. It's so beautiful. It smells magical. This is a fragrance to me that smells magical. There are very few fragrances in my collection that give me a very magical feeling, and this is one of them. Panthea from Stephane Letka. Like, wow, wow, wow. That's all I can say. It smells like it's just magical. I love it so much. Panthea from SHL. I love it, but I do wish that it lasted longer, I have to admit. This next fragrance is for somebody who wants a signature scent that is really unique. You don't care what other people think of your scent. You are wearing fragrance purely for yourself and because you like that type of scent. This is Eau de Californie from Celine. I adore this fragrance. I absolutely adore it. But like I said, this is only gonna be for a very specific handful of you guys because it's really unique and it has quite an interesting scent. Eau de Californie, if you guys don't know, is a fragrance around the note of Palo Santo, which personally I love Palo Santo. I love it so much. I am very basic. I love Palo Santo ever since I started going to Pilates, and my teachers would close off the class with burning Palo Santo. That's how I got into the scent of it. But actually, now that I think about it, my teachers don't really do that anymore, which kind of makes me a bit sad. But it was really the thing that ignited my passion for Palo Santo. And so I kind of went on a hunt to find some Palo Santo perfumes. Eau de Californie is definitely one of the best representations of Palo Santo. Sometimes fragrance brands will just throw it in there into a scent, but it really doesn't smell like Palo Santo. This actually has, it definitely has the essence of Palo Santo in here, for sure. And it is gorgeous. So if you are somebody who likes a little bit more of like a woody, kind of peculiar scent, something like Santal 33. If Santal 33 was ever your signature, you must try Eau de Californie. If Gris Chanel from Diptyque was ever your signature, give this one a try. I'm not saying you will definitely love it, but give it a try. If you like more woody, more kind of artistic fragrances as your signature scent, definitely give it a try. If you are into more woody and kind of artistic fragrances as like a signature scent, you must try Eau de Californie. Maybe you will love it, maybe you won't, but I really recommend checking it out. Pierre, he actually loves wearing this one as a signature. You have Palo Santo, you have oak moss, you have some citrus. I also pick up a bit of like vetiver or something like that, but I don't think there is actually vetiver in here, even though I definitely smell it. I think there's a bit of patchouli in the base. Really gorgeous scent, like a really gorgeous scent. And there's actually a hotel that I went to in Australia at the end of last year, and it smelled really similar to Eau de Californie, and I loved the way that it smelled. It had this really like boutique hotel scent, you know, like very like, I don't know, like just so cool, you guys. Like this is a cool girl signature scent, and I love it so much. If you are a Delina girly, if you are a Roses Vanille Mancera girly, if those are your signature scents, fragrances that are very feminine and sweet and girly, you must check out Lettre de Pushkar from LK. Now, Lettre de Pushkar is this beautiful, very sweet, intense floral fragrance. I mostly pick up rose, like I get this really sweet rose scent, but the sweetness, oh my God, it is so addictive, you guys. It is so addictive. I just checked on Sniff. You have rose, amber, saffron, vanilla. Yeah, it is so good, you guys. It's a very deep ambery rose fragrance. It has the sweetness. It's a little bit powdery. It has a little bit of like a dried fruity aspect as well. I don't really know where that's coming from, but a little bit like a dried apricot fruitiness, but it's so good, you guys. It is incredibly addictive. In terms of sweet roses, you have to check this one out. You have to. It is on like, for me, the top 3 that I've tried. It is fantastic. Lettre de Pushkar from LK. Longevity projection is really good. I get around 8 hours, I would say, with a nice soft projection, but it is so good, you guys. Like, I know that I continue to say it, but I test out fragrances all the time, and it's hard for a sweet rose to impress me because there are so many on the market. I really love this one, and I really recommend it if you wanted a sweeter signature scent. You like your feminine scents, your girly scents, your floral, sweet, feminine things, you must check out this scent. You will love it. You will absolutely love it. Another really underrated fragrance is Because I'm Free from Gritti. Now, Gritti, they have quite a lot of really good fragrances actually, but I think that they get overshadowed by Duchessa and Gossip Night. But Because I'm Free, you guys, is fantastic. Think of a niche version of L'Interdit from Givenchy and Prada Paradox. I feel like it's kind of a mix of the two scents, Prada Paradox and Givenchy L'Interdit. If you blend those two together, you get Because I'm Free. Because I'm Free is this gorgeous white floral, like this bubblegummy white floral with a beautiful airy playfulness. It's very sexy and addictive on the skin with amazing longevity and projection on this one. Like, you're gonna get around 8-9 hours of wear with this with a beautiful projection. Like, people will definitely be able to smell you with Because I'm Free. It's sweet and playful and super feminine. You have tuberose, jasmine, vanilla, almond blossom. It's so gorgeous, you guys. I would really say that the easiest way to describe it would be a mix of Prada Paradox and L'Interdit. Put those two together and you get Because I'm Free. It is so good, you guys. Really playful, sweet, feminine, sexy. If that is the type of scents that you're attracted to as a signature fragrance, you have to try this one. You're going to love it. It's just so beautiful, feminine, playful, sexy, airy, sweet, addictive, all of the good things. So I love this fragrance. I really recommend it to you guys, Because I'm Free from Gritti. I just started wearing it more now because I had it in my collection for a while. And like I said, now that I've moved, I'm trying to rediscover scents that I kind of forgot that I had actually. And Because I'm Free is one of them. And now that I've rediscovered it, I am absolutely obsessed with wearing this one. Big compliment getter as well. A fragrance that I think is criminally underrated is this fragrance from Memo Paris called Flam. Now, you guys, Memo Paris, if I could give one piece of advice to the brand, is that I do think that they launch a little bit too many fragrances per year, which is totally fine, but I feel like it allows fragrances to get overlooked. This is typically the example of a fragrance that was overlooked but is truly incredible, and I think so many people would love this fragrance if they tried it. But because there are so many launches from the brand per year, I feel like it doesn't give time for a launch to shine properly. And that is exactly what happened with this fragrance. It is such a gorgeous scent that I just feel like people maybe missed because they launched too many things. Flam was launched in 2021 and I have heard zero things about this scent, whereas it is absolutely beautiful. What you have with this fragrance is this gorgeous, kind of fresh jasmine scent with a beautiful amberiness going on and a soft woodiness. It is incredible, you guys. I'm gonna actually read the notes on sniff just to see, but what you have in here is jasmine, vanilla, you have bergamot, amber, cashmere, and cedar. It is so, I just sprayed it here. It is so good, you guys. It dries down to being this kind of smooth, creamy jasmine scent with this beautiful kind of soft, warm amberiness and a soft woodiness. Like, it's not aggressive. Nothing in this fragrance is aggressive. Even the floral notes in here are not done in a very mature way. It smells quite modern and playful, but really smooth and well blended, and that cashmere is just coming through in the base, and it is gorgeous. Like, absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Really, if you like the same fragrances as me, I'm actually gonna, you know what? You know that's when I love a fragrance. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say something right now, you guys. If you like Rouge Malachite, if you freaking like Rouge Malachite, you need to try Flam from Memo Paris. They are not exactly the same. They are not dupes. They are not nothing. If you like Rouge Malachite, you are going to love Flam from Memo. I just had an epiphany and I realized that that's why I love it so much. I realized that is exactly why I love this fragrance so much, is because it has something similar vibe to Rouge Malachite. It's a floral, it's this beautiful white floral with this creamy cashmere and amberiness in the base. Oh my God, you guys are watching me have an epiphany right now on camera. You need to try this. You need to try this, especially if you love Rouge Malachite. I can guarantee you will love this scent. Flam from Memo Paris. If you wanted this gorgeous, just sexy, mature, sophisticated, white floral, ambery, creamy signature, you need this scent in your life right now. And finally, you guys, we have a scent that I know a lot of you guys probably already know and love, but I wanted to include it in here in case you don't. This became my signature scent at the end of last year. This is Orphéon from Diptyque. You can see my bottle. I wore this fragrance so much towards the end of last year, and I bought this one with my own money. I totally love this fragrance so much. Orphéon is this really really interesting, clean, powdery scent, almost a little bit peppery in a way. It's so hard to describe this fragrance, but it is so nuanced, this scent. There is so much going on, yet it's very simple at the same time. You have this powdery, clean, musky scent with a little bit of, yeah, like a pepperiness almost. It's clean, but it's woody at the same time. It's fresh, but it's deep at the same time. It is so gorgeous, you guys, like so gorgeous. I know that a lot of you guys would like this one. If you like skin scents, if you like clean fragrances with a little bit of a powdery touch, you must try Orphéon. It is so gorgeous. It does kind of feel like a second skin in a way. Like when I was wearing it almost every day at the end of last year, I really felt like it became, like it morphed into like my second skin almost, and it's so beautiful. Not as much as Le Papier, which is really a true skin scent. Orphéon is a bit more nuanced than that, but it's just perfect. Like it's, like I said, clean and powdery, yet woody and deep, yet a bit peppery almost. It's just gorgeous, like really, really beautiful. It has a coldness to it, a crispness to it. It's just perfect. So love Orphéon. It lasts on my skin around, I would say 7 hours with pretty decent projection. It's not bad. It's not a beast mode scent. Most of Diptyque fragrances I find don't last that long. Some of them do, like Onabati for instance, but a lot of their more transparent fragrances, they're a little bit more soft. So Orphéon, totally recommend checking it out. It is spec-freaking-tacular. I hope that you enjoyed this video, my first video in my new place talking about signature fragrances that are super underrated. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and you maybe discovered something new here. Thank you guys for watching. I love you so much and I will talk to you soon. Bye.